Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Paul Cavanaugh Fieldhouse for Lynn English basketball. Starting lineup for the visiting Swampscott Big Blue, number 2, Brooke Matella. Number 12, Maddie Hudson. Number 14, Grace Hudson. And number 21, Chloe Rakowskis. And number 24, Ellis Sprague. The head coach for Swampscott is Caitlin Leonard. And now for the Lady Bulldogs, number 10, Maylin Echevarria, senior. Number 23, Jessica Ruiz. Senior, number 11, Raven Rapley. And senior, number 15, Michaela Johnson. And one more senior, Juliana Perry. The head coach, Mackenzie Charles, and we'll be underway in a minute here. As you can see, it's all for Lynn English. It's a senior starting five. One of their starters, Kalia Reynoso, there was only a sophomore, has been injured. She didn't play in the last game, so I don't have an injury update on her, but she's replacing the starting lineup by Raven Rapley. So that'll be one thing to look at for Swampscott. These are mostly sophomores and forwards. Ellis Sprague, a senior. So that English with the experience. And some last words of encouragement from each coach. Mackenzie Charles for Lynn English and Caitlin Leonard for Swampscott. And we're ready to tip off. Here we go. And English, Juliana Perry tracks it down. So Lynn English with the ball just underway. Swampscott in a man-to-man. Jessica Ruiz, her shot a little too strong off the backboard. But we'll set the lineups again for English. This is Juliana Perry. Nice pass inside to a cutting Jessica Ruiz, who gets fouled. Jessica had a big game on Tuesday night against Classical. She led the way with 16 points. And she's picking up where she left off. Cut on the inbounds, cut to the basket, and her back rimmed the first free throw. Nice inbounds pass by Juliana Perry. So it's Perry and Rapley in the backcourt up front. Ruiz, Echevarria, and Johnson. Both teams come out in the man-to-man. Swampscott looking for an opening. Oh, a nice backdoor cut, but slapped away by Perry off of Swampscott. So number 4, Swampscott. Number 2 is Brooke Matella. Number 12 is Maddie Hudson. Number 14, Grace Hudson. Number 21 is Chloe Rakowskis. And number 24 is Ellis Sprague. I believe Sprague is the only senior. Hudson almost goes backcourt. Little jumper won't go, and pulled down by Perry. Echevarria, shot is off. Ruiz almost grab that rebound. Fast break and dishes over to Metella. Shot is just off. Michaela Johnson threw that one away on the break. This is Rakowskis up top. Looking for something. Quickly looking to get it inside to Sprague, but double teamed. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Looking for a pick. Can't get loose. Has to throw it up with the clock. Just had to throw that up there, and Sprague out of bounds with the ball. So we've played a little over 2 minutes. No score yet, and the clock just getting started there. Okay, here comes Perry. She's being trapped, gets around. Nice dish to Ruiz. Back out to Rapley. Johnson for three. Well, that's a smooth shot. High arcing shot, nothing but net for Michaela. Puts English on the board. We got a foul here. First one on Johnson. Hudson inbounding. Can't tell if one is Maddie Hudson, one is Grace Hudson. Tough to tell if they're related. Not that uncommon name. They could be, but it's tough to tell from here. Perry, 1-on-2, takes it, pulls it back out. Johnson all alone. Count it, count it. Michaela, 2 quick threes, puts English up 6-0. Johnson had, I believe she had backcourt. She almost went backcourt the last possession. They're setting up really all the way close to the midcourt line, and that time she went backcourt. Johnson looked to get it into Ruiz. Hudson goes down, loses a sneaker, has to retrieve it. And they're going to hold, the ref is going to stop the clock for a second here while Hudson gets her sneaker came flying off, and they were playing shorthanded there for about 10 seconds until Swampscott lost the ball out of bounds. So, stolen away by Hudson for the 2. That was number 12. That was Maddie Hudson, who just lost her sneaker. We got to travel, but Swampscott on the board now. Score is 6-2. Head coach Caitlin Leonard calls out a play, but Michaela Johnson steals it. Looked like she got fouled, but no call. Pulls it back out. Perry sets up. Ruiz, very active, cuts to the basket and spins. Nice move by Jessica. Rapley with the rebound. She gets fouled. Good movement by Ruiz as she set a pick up high and then cut to the basket. Her shot was off, but Rapley followed. And we have a timeout here by Swampscott. So midway through the first quarter, the score is English 6 and Swampscott 2. Perry inbounding under the English basket. In the corner, Ruiz turns down the shot. Back out to Johnson. Perry. This is Rapley from the corner. Oh, just nice rebound by Echevarria. She got the weak side rebound and put it back up, but couldn't convert. Good play, though. Rapley forces another turnover. That one from Maddie Hudson. And number 3, Rosie Cheng, comes in for Echevarria, and Nia Sam for Michaela Johnson. So Cheng had a great game on Tuesday too, filling in for Reynoso. That's a lot of points they're missing here, a lot of offense. She came in, drilled a couple of threes, finished with, I believe it was 10. Sam, shot, it may have been blocked. Woo. Looked like Kearney, or excuse me, Metella ran over her own player, but let's see what they're gonna call. They call a foul. I guess Sam must have pushed. From here, it just looked like one player ran over the other. Teammates, but I guess not. It's it inside. This is Metella, and jump shot, and Sprague over the back. It's good position there by Rapley. Sprague went right over the back for her first foul. Sprague, a big part of their offense. She's got, as Ruiz fighting hard for position, pass goes out. Here comes, this is Grace Hudson. Back to Maddie. Drive blocked nicely. I believe that was Rapley blocked Rakowskis. English has given up only 1 bucket so far. This is the lefty, won't go. That was Hudson. Quickly up court. Sams with the jump shot. Too short. Gets her own rebound. Nice save, but right to Sprague. And here comes Swampscott. Nice give and go. Perry with the break. Mishandles the ball and pulls it back out. Sam Cheng for 3. No, offline. Both Cheng and Michaela Johnson have a high arcing 3. That one off target. Tough to kind of tell where the ball's going to wind up from up here. Sometimes it looks like it's going to be well short, and it isn't. That one just offline. So 1:35 to go. English on top. Michaela Johnson on top. Michaela 6 and Swampscott 2. This is Rapley. Perry, nice pass into Sam, blocked by Sprague. She's got the height. She had the position, and just easy block there. I don't think Sam ever saw her. Stolen by Cheng. Won't go, but Perry follows up and gets fouled. Cheng with the steal, missed the layup. Perry with the follow. And Swampscott with 5 or 6 turnovers here in this first quarter. English playing pretty efficiently. Maybe a couple, but Swampscott with lots of turnovers. They're lucky they're not down more than 4. Make it 5 as Perry makes the first. Perry makes a pair. For Swampscott, number 5 is Paige Quagrello in. English goes into a 2-3 zone here, switches it up. This is Metella in the corner. Good defense by English. There's a switching zone here, and Swampscott, no chance, as they're down to 2 seconds. That's going to be a shot clock violation. They never realized that the shot clock was running down, and they had no prayer. Never were able to work the ball inside. They were confused by the zone as Mackenzie Charles hit him with that zone, and they didn't react well. Nice pass by Johnson. Looked like she was going to shoot a three. We got a jump ball. Good hustle and good fight by Nia Sam. Johnson looked like she was setting up for a three and dished it to Sam inside, but she got tied up. 8-2. English with 23.3 seconds left in the first quarter. Shot clock is off. Swampscott has been, their offense completely stymied by Lynn English. They stay in the zone. Whoa, Perry had it but lost it back to Hudson. 10 seconds left. Let's see if they get a shot off. This is Grace Hudson. Good pass inside. Nice steal by Sam. So, English dominating the first quarter. Could have been a lot worse, but at the end of one complete. The Lady Bulldogs 8 and Big Blue, the Lady Big Blue 2. Maylin Echevarria inbounding to Juliana Perry as we open up the second quarter. It was all English, but they missed a lot of opportunities to blow this one, to blow out Swampscott early. Rosie Chang takes a couple little steps. I mean, they held Swampscott to 2 points, but they only scored 8 themselves, and they had lots of turnovers for Swampscott, fast break opportunities that they didn't convert on, and we'll see if Swampscott can fight their way back into this one. They only trail by 6, but they haven't been able to get it inside to Sprague. There she is at the high post, back to Hudson. They just haven't been able to do anything. Throw it away. English with the ball. This is Echevarria. Turns down the shot. Chang. Oof. Pass. Stolen away. Nice hustle by Perry as Hudson crossed over to the left side, was about to go up, and Perry came and swatted it away. She's an aggressive, strong player on both ends. Doesn't look for her offense much. She looks to set up other players, and she's very aggressive defensively. Plays hard. Oh, I guess they got her for a foul here. I thought that was a clean block. No, they got that foul on Perry. So, let's see who this is. This is first one, no good. That's Maddie Hudson, misses the first. Johnson in, Chang out, and Rakowskis in, and Grace Hudson out. Hudson missed the first. Let's see if she converts the second. Nope. Oh, yeah, she does. Looked too strong, but so Hudson with all 3 points for Swampscott. Now Swampscott switches to a zone for the first time. Almost thrown away, but Perry. Nice pass to Echevarria. Johnson for 3. Too strong. Had to get it up as the clock was winding down. Juliana Perry calling out the defensive alignment as they stay in that zone. It's been effective. Swampscott has not been able to really do anything with it as Mattel, long 3, won't go. Sprague, a good position by English, but that ball off on, I believe it was off on Echevarria. Sprague with her hand on the ball. She's got the height advantage under there. She's got a 2-3 inches on Ruiz and Echevarria. Long 3, won't go. She wasn't set. Perry looking at dish, pulls it back out. Oh, Echevarria all alone. Sam block, gets her own rebound. Good hustle by Nia Sam as she was blocked going to the basket. This is Rakowskis. A long 3. Count that. That was Maddie Hudson. She continues to be a one-woman show here. She's got all 5 points. Oh, that was a 3. She got all 6 points. Good board there. Good board by Sam again, and she'll go to the bat. She got that rebound and went right back up with it. She's played a strong game off the boards. As Michaela shot from the corner, missed. And all over the glass here, the offensive glass, as English dominating on the boards, dominating everywhere but on the scoreboard, as Swampscott, well, it was 10-6, now make that 11-6. Sam makes a pair. Rapley in for Sam. She had a nice stint. She had 4 points and a number of big rebounds in her time on the court there. Hudson almost goes backcourt again. And once again, second time, Hudson doesn't seem to be aware of that midcourt line. That's the second backcourt violation for her. And that time she just stepped right into the backcourt. And right away, head coach Caitlin Leonard calls a timeout. They're just giving the ball away here. And English still not really taking full advantage, but with 5:13 left in the second quarter, English has doubled up Swampscott 12-6. Swampscott with 5 team fouls, English with only 3. Nobody in foul trouble on either side. And some last-minute strategies for both coaches. And Stacy Abreu makes her first appearance. She's in for Ruiz. Stacy makes her first appearance of the night. And for Swampscott, it's the starting 5. Several of the Swampscott players kind of laughing as they came out of the huddle. Maybe they were swapping stories or jokes. I don't know. Good cut by Hudson, but won't go. And that foul will be on Grace Hudson as she cut to the basket, couldn't convert. Second foul on Grace Hudson. Under 5 to go. Perry. Echevarria from the corner. Sweet. Lynn can use that little confidence. Steal by Rapley, pulls it back out. Turns down the shot. Quickly, they're working it around the perimeter, and they've already got, Johnson has 2 threes. Echevarria just converted 1. So they've been able to, this time Johnson drives nicely, wouldn't go. Abreu with the rebound. She's tied up. Good hustle there by number 2 for Swampscott. That's Brooke Matella. Possession arrow, English. English on top by 9. Nice drive by Johnson, wouldn't go. Rapley. And Hudson having all kinds of trouble dealing with that pressure up and around the midcourt line. That time forced her to turn the ball over, to palm the ball. Raven Rapley, a very, very strong defender. Echevarria, nice pass into Abreu. Looks for position, stolen away by Sprague. Back out to Perry. Drives. Good move, but too strong. Good drive by Juliana. Nice pass underneath. That was Metella for her first bucket. Good look inside. And Swampscott staying in this game. They've been outshot, outboarded. Ooh, stolen by Hudson. Good hands, but too strong. That ball stay there as Maddie Hudson with the steal, but her layup a little too strong. Off the front rim, but knocked out by English. You hear the cheers of encouragement from the coaches and the players on the sideline for Swampscott. They don't want Maddie Hudson to get too discouraged here. She's had a tough first half. No call on Perry. Looked like she could have been called for one there. Rakowskis, a long three, too strong. Rebound Echevarria. For Swampscott, number 15 is Brogan Laundrie. Nice drive by Johnson. Took it strong to the basket. Michaela with her first two to go with 2 threes. And they're harassing again. Forces Hudson to throw the ball away. They may have to think about somebody else running the attack. Quick dish to Johnson. Ruiz. Oh, Johnson was open. Cut to the lane. Ruiz late on the pass. Michaela Johnson, very, very active out there. Shot from the corner, missed. She cut to the lane. Ruiz a little late. Mackenzie Charles calls out 50, 50, 50. Nice cut by Echevarria. Wouldn't go. Good hustle, though. Ooh, double dribble there. They didn't call it. Had both hands on the ball. This is Laundrie. And air ball. She air dried that one. Two minutes and counting. Maddie Lorino gets ready to check in. Works the ball into Rapley. Perry driving. Echevarria, good save. Clock running down. 10 seconds. Johnson again. This time with her right hand as Michaela showing all aspects of her game. That time she drove, converted right-handed. This is Metella. Laundrie stolen by Echevarria. Metella, I think. See what they got here. Did they count it? Couldn't tell if they counted that. Let's see. Wow, Johnson with the rebound, but goes back to Swampscott. And a couple of Lynn English players. That's okay, that was knocked it out, but very aggressive. I'm sure Coach Charles likes to see that. Johnson to Lorino. Rapley open, long cross-court pass to Lorino, trying to get it in. And she was trying to get it into Sam. Sam moved, and she left her feet and came back down. She kind of got faked out by her own teammate there. So Sam's in for, I believe, for Echevarria. Ooh, no call as both players go to the court. And we're going to get a jump ball. Rapley and Hudson go hard to the court, no call. And then a quick let's see what they call here. Looked like a jump ball. I don't know what that call was. Temper's getting a little hot here. It's been a lot of aggressive defense, and the ref is coming over to talk to Coach Mack. He was upset because he thought a jump ball had been called, and then it was overridden by the other ref. But let's see. This is English with the ball. They just teed up Coach Charles. I guess he had heard enough, so technical foul called on the coach. I've actually noticed this. I've only done a few games, but up until now, Coach Charles has been the monicum of well-behaved on the bench. First one good, and that's Rakowskis. It's the first. That's the technical foul. Second one misses. But it'll be Swampscott ball. So, yeah, but up until this is the first night that I've seen Coach Mack really get upset and really start barking at the refs, and I guess he heard a little too much and teed him up. So with 41 seconds to go, it's English 21 and Swampscott 9. This is Brogan Laundrie driving. Ooh, took steps. She kind of put her head down, and there was nowhere to go, and that play had no chance. 5-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. So English can't really hold for one here. They're just looking for a shot. Almost stolen. And they got a travel call on Loreno. Swampscott can hold it if they want. 24 seconds. Shot clock off. Let's see if they do. Hudson has had a hard time hanging on to the ball. She cuts to the basket. We got a foul on Perry, so they'll be inbounding. Only the 6 for English. That's they might have got that on Loreno. I thought it. Oh yeah, second one on Juliana. It's only 6 fouls. 6 fouls. 6 fouls. 6. Well, it was 6. Now it's 5. So they went from 7 to 6 to 5. Oh, now it's back to 6. But she's still on the line. So the ref's having a tough time here. Everyone's having the players, the refs. English almost had 6 players on the court. Everything's happening here. 10 seconds to go. Laundrie with this. She just took that extra step again. 8 seconds to go. English with plenty of time to get a shot off. It's been a rough last minute or two. Coach Charles gets teed up. Ooh. Johnson shot too long. Hit the guy wire and almost came through. So that should do it with 0.6 seconds left in the half. That should do it. They're going to inbound, and the clock goes off. Let's see if they're going to give it to him. Wow. Rakowskis throws it in from the back court for three. Spoke too early. Wow. Their first three, and it came from on their own side of the midcourt line for, let's see, that was Chloe Rakowskis, threw that one in. Ooh. So, kind of a dramatic end to this first half as Swampscott converts with 0.6 seconds left, throws in a three, and English at the end of one half here at the Paul Kavanaugh Fieldhouse of Lynn English High School goes into the locker room leading by 9. Score 21 English, 12 Swampscott. So we're back here for the second half of a game that has had lots of action on and off the court. Not that many points. English is up 21-12 as the Swampscott Big Blue head out on the court. But the head coach has gotten a technical. Swampscott has had like 2 or 3 backcourt violations. We've had a Swampscott player throw up a three-point shot with 0.6 seconds left to go in the first half and scored. So it's been a lot of action, and it's still a game here as Swampscott comes out in the zone. And that's Echevarria shots off. Good try there by, that was Rakowskis. That's the girl who hit that three right at the end of the first half. And this ball went off on her, or she was on the end line. Echevarria cuts to the basket. Couldn't quite get that pass. Perry throws up a three. Wow, nice shot by Juliana. As Perry gets on the scoreboard, that's her. Oh no, she had 2 free throws, so make it 5 now. Nice drive that time by Hudson right to the basket. Maddie Hudson has been the offense basically for Swampscott. Swampscott going still in the Ruiz. Good defense by Swampscott as Ruiz got the ball underneath, cut. Perry will be inbounding. Just underway, and ref steps in as a couple of the been a little bit of friction here this evening. This is Rakowskis, good ball handler as she gives up the ball and cuts. Laundrie had a rough game too, couple of travels, air ball. Let's see. That was blocked, and let's see, she's in there. Laundrie in there for. Let's see. For Matella. No. Yeah, for Matella. Nope, I'm wrong again. Matella is on the court. Let me see. She's in there replacing. Grace Hudson. Number 14, she's in there replacing her. Johnson for 3. Ooh, just misses. Weak side rebound by Perry. Ruiz. Looked like a kick ball, no call. Ruiz. Ooh, tough call. As Jessica goes down on the court. Looked like she threw it, but I guess they got her on the travel. Shout of defense comes from the English bench. Almost stolen away. This is Rakowskis. Forced that shot underneath Johnson. Echevarria, ooh, turned down that shot, had it. Perry. Echevarria from the corner. Just back rimmed it. English back in the man-to-man. They've switched, started man-to-man, went to zone. It was very effective. Blocked nicely. Here comes Johnson, pounding that ball in. Back out to Perry. Looking to set up. Ruiz. Looking for position down low. Gets it. Good move by Jessica as Johnson got it into her. And that high off the backboard. And very quickly, Coach Leonard calls timeout for Swampscott. They don't want this one to get out of hand as that nice dish from Johnson to Ruiz, who converted. And I believe that's Jessica's first bucket of the night. I mentioned earlier she came off probably her season high of 16 points. She had a very strong game earlier this week against Lynn Classical. So for English, Michaela Johnson with 10 to lead the way. Juliana Perry chips in with 5. And Mia Sam with 4. For Swampscott, it's basically been the Maddie Hudson show. She's displayed a lot of skill and offensive skills, but also she's been a turnover machine. So the good and the bad and the ugly, she has 5, 7, 9 of the 14 points scored by Hudson. And both teams, this is for Swampscott. English with that backcourt trapping. Long 3, short. Laundry gets her own rebound. Dishes to Metella, too strong. Echevarria. So English came out of the timeout with a zone trap, full court, and almost caught Swampscott off guard, but they were able to recover. Johnson tracks down the ball. 15 seconds on the clock. Perry for 3. Nice looking shot, but won't go. All of the English players have a nice stroke on those threes. Tonight it's Johnson with 2 and Juliana Perry and Echevarria each have 1. Perry dishes it out. Johnson. Oh, she was looking to go to the basket again and just mishandled the ball out of bounds. Good idea. So we played 4 minutes here in the third quarter, and English has maintained this 10 to 12 point lead for much of the second half here. We got to travel on Metella. Nice pass to Ruiz. She's fouled. Once again, Jessica very active underneath and fighting for position and demanding the ball against a much taller opponent in Sprague, Ellis Sprague for Swampscott. Ruiz converts the first. See for Swampscott, number 5, Paige Quagrello in, and Grace Hudson in, replacing Sprague and Laundry. Second one, no, and Kelsey McNeil, number 2, in for the Lady Bulldogs. Ball's out off of her. As if Hudson was a quarterback, they'd call that telegraphing her passes. I mean, that one was almost picked. That would have been a pick 2. Oh, long shot doesn't draw iron. Let's see what we got here. That foul was on Ruiz, only her first. Wild pass, Johnson with the rebound to McNeil. Tries to get it back. Sam in. Perry takes the pick from Ruiz. Nice drive. Jessica Ruiz set a big-time pick. Perry used it, went right to the basket for 2. Nice play as Perry is displaying some offense this evening. Long 3 by Rakowskis, not as long as the one she converted at the end of the first half. We got a jump ball as Brooke Metella goes to the court. Possession arrow to Swampscott. Ruiz out. Echevarria back in. Hudson with a wild shot. Wouldn't go. Forced that one. And the Lady Bulldogs have extended that lead out to 14, looking to double up the Big Blue. So this game has not... Ooh, Johnson gets away with maybe a little step, but nice drive to the basket. Pretty play by Michaela. English starting to open up offensively. That's the jumper by Metella for 2. Perry. McNeil off to the left. Going to get the foul on Sam. Metella, they had a few words there. That's the second foul on Sam. 2 team fouls on English, only 1 on Swampscott. Lazy pass, stolen by Johnson. He'll take. Wow. Hard hit by Rapley. I believe that was a clean block. Rapley was hit hard. Coach Mack came running when he saw her go down like that, but let's see what I don't believe there was a foul called on that. It was a hard, she definitely got ball, and Rapley is gingerly being helped off the court. She took a hard fall. It was definitely a block. Well short for Echevarria, but gets her own rebound. Once again, goes as Lynn. It's a couple of floor burns, and English will call timeout. Maybe give Rapley a chance to get get attended to over on the sideline, and we'll step aside, and we'll be back for the last minute and a half of this quarter. English ready under their... They're ready under the basket here, but had to wait for Swampscott to come out on the court. And Echevarria gets position. They must have drawn that one up in the huddle, and Mei Lynn with a big smile on her face as she had position, got the ball, put it in. Hudson, double dribble. Once again, dribbled, got held up and dribbled again. Now I'm looking at the 14 and 12, and I'm pretty sure they are sisters. Inside, back out, Perry. Juliana Perry really having a great game tonight as she's starting to really take the ball aggressively to the hole instead of looking to pass every time. Up until tonight, she's been primarily a playmaker. She continues to do that, but she's chipped in with 9 points. And I mentioned earlier, their second, maybe their most potent offensive weapon, Kalia Reynoso, has been out the last couple of games with a foot or ankle injury. So they need some help, and they're getting it. Tonight it's Perry, stolen away, but then kicked out by Hut. Looked like I guess they're calling, yeah. So Swampscott will inbounds. Under a minute here in the third quarter. Grace Hudson out, Laundry back in. Yeah, tonight it's Juliana Perry with that big game. Tuesday it was Rosie Chang contributing. So they're all stepping up. Laundry turned it down that time, and she's getting tied up in the corner. Good defense. She got caught in a trap in the corner where she didn't want to be, and English knocked it out. 12 seconds on the shot clock. McNeil out and Lorino in for English. Good switch by Chang. Rakowskis. See if she throws another one up here. Only a second to go. Yep. That one well short. So as the shot clock would have gone off, it didn't hit the rim. So now the shot clock off with 14 seconds to go. Chang brings it up. 10 seconds and counting. Lorino. Chang. It's Echevarria. Try to get it to Ruiz. No. Hudson. Nice pass. A little too strong for Metella. Nice pass. Hudson to Metella just as the buzzer sounded, but too strong. And at the end of 3 complete here, it's English 35, Swampscott 17. So for the Lady Bulldogs, they'll take it out at midcourt. That's Mei Lynn Echevarria, Rosie Chang, Maddie Lorino, Nia Sam, and Jessica Ruiz. And for Swampscott, that's a good pass inside to Sam, and she spun, I should say. Nice move by Nia Sam for a quick 2, and English with their biggest lead. It's up to 20. Nice pass, all alone underneath, but Quagrello couldn't hit the little bunny. Pretty look underneath. This is Sam. Took a couple of steps. She was a little further out from the basket than she normally plays, and sometimes you have to make sure you get that ball to them in the spots that they're more comfortable in. Pass. This is Metella, Ruiz, Ella Sprague. on the bench now. Not much of a factor in this game. Tried to bounce it into Ruiz, stolen away. Sprague. I don't think she had a bucket this game. That was Rakowskis. Overshot it. Lorino was open. Nice pass from Echevarria. Lorino couldn't convert. Echevarria strong to the basket, wouldn't go. Laundry. Mishandles. I would say Swampscott's been a little better as far as turnovers go here in the second half, but they've never really been able to, outside of Hudson, who's had her struggles, they haven't been able to really get any real fluent offense going. And it's been one of those games where they've never totally out of it, but they're never really totally in it all game long. English well in command with a 20-point lead. Coach Mack still over there actively working with his team. Giving them nice play by Echevarria, but misses the lay-in. Good drive to the basket. This is Hudson. Off the front rim, Chang. Oh. Was looking for that bounce pass to Lorino. It wasn't really there, and she had to take a step. Probably would have been better to pull up there. Looks like English in a 2-3 zone. Let's see. Yep. Good move by Metella, but couldn't convert. And Metella ties up Ruiz. Strong play there. In terms of fouls, very well played. English with only 2 team fouls. Swampscott with only 1 with 5:45 to go in the game here. Johnson playing Metella tough as she's all over her in that's a spot in that corner where you really want to avoid getting trapped, and especially with Michaela Johnson, who plays very aggressively. 22 stolen away by 22, looking for number 22. Let's see who that is. This is Chang, turned down the shot. She had it. Johnson, nice pass. Beautiful. 4 players touched that. Touch the hands, bounce, bounce, bounce. Echevarria to Ruiz. That's the nicest play of the evening there. As Ruiz able to convert from in close. I think it went Johnson, Echevarria, Ruiz, 4-2, and English pulling away here as this game pretty much in the bank, although it is it's conceivable that Swampscott could come back, but very unlikely given what we've seen up till now. But a beautiful passing by the Lady Bulldogs there, and quick bounce passes that resulted in a lay-in by Ruiz. A number of players for Lynn English tonight really showing real flashes of their potential. Juliana Perry in particular has been much more offensive-minded tonight and has played a very, very good game overall. Echevarria as well. If some of those lay-ins start going, she'd easily be in double figures. Stacey Abreu in. Rakowskis. Quickly to Johnson. Abreu keeps it in. Nice position, but Echevarria thought she got fouled. had position there, but her lay-in was off target. She's had a number of those tonight. Cheng pulls it back out this time. Echevarria for 3. Too strong. Lorino to Abreu. Spins. Won't go. Echevarria again won't go. One more time. That time she's fouled. And Mei Lynn is just can't buy a bucket here. She has 5. She could easily have 15 by this point if she was converting those layups. But she'll be on the line shooting 2 this time. For Swampscott, number 2 is Sasha Duvall. She's in, won't go. And Echevarria just can't buy a point here. McNeil in for Lorino. This is a pair. McNeil, good hustle as Kelsey McNeil tracked that ball down. Pulls it back out. The lefty. Coach Mack calls a timeout as McNeil was about to get tied up or have the ball stolen, and he called a timeout with 4:09 to go in the fourth quarter. It's Lynn English 39, Swampscott 17. Good. Echevarria inbounds. Johnson in the corner to McNeil. Gets it inside to Abreu. High off the glass, won't go, and we'll get that a pushing foul on Stacy. As she got position, shot high off the backboard, just rimmed out. Sam's in. Echevarria out. Clock seems to be stopped here. Clock's not running. Now it is. Good hands by McNeil. And a push. So we had, let's see what we got here, as it looked like number 2 seemed to initiate that, and then Michaela came in defending her teammate and pushed number 2. Let's see if we get in what we got here. See what they got here. And this looks like a technical on Johnson there. I believe they missed what Metella did before that, but it doesn't really matter. It's what the ref sees. Michaela pushed number 2, Brooke Metella, but she was defending her teammate who she believed was being abused by Metella. So Rakauskas makes 1 of 2. So there's been a lot of tension, a lot of words exchanged between these girls this evening, and it broke out there. McNeil chases the ball down. Sam to Cheng, who brings it up court. Goes through the legs. Good ball handling here from McNeil, Cheng. 3:33 to go. Abreu to Sam. Good cut to the basket. English with a really looking for each other. When a player's open, they get the ball. The ball doesn't stay with a player. It's a tribute to their coach. Misses the first. And this is Yaya Soto. Javalise, I believe her actual name is, called Yaya. Sam makes the second one. Rakowskis for 3. That's her second. McNeil. Shot won't go. Sam with the rebound. McNeil again. That will stay with the Lady Bulldogs. That'll put Soto on the line. Number 13 is, don't have her on my roster. I've got to check that. (13) for the Lady Bulldogs, making her first appearance, and this is, I believe it's Jevalise Soto. They known as Yaya. Tall and thin, very thin. Second one goes for Soto. Under 3 minutes. Travel called on Laundry. Coach Mack giving some of these players that don't get a lot of playing time a chance. This is Soto. Sam with a beautiful rebound, but won't go. For Swampscott, let's see who this is. Number 25 making her first appearance. No, not on my list. Number 20 is. Soto misses. Nice pass inside. Good look to Lorino, and she gets fouled. I believe those players for Swampscott are probably play both JV and varsity, because I don't have either of them on the roster. It might be true of 13 for English. So playing out the string here, 2:30 to go. This is Lorino. First one no good. Makes the second. Maybe well, I believe that was a shot clock violation. I was looking down, I didn't see that. Stolen by Laundry. Foul that time on Lorino. Nope. Nope, English ball. Oh, nice pass inside. Yaya couldn't handle it. McNeil once again. Good hustle by Kelsey McNeil. She tracked that ball down in the corner, but then went off of her. McNeil gets called on the foul there. That'll put Rakowskis on the line shooting 3. She must be their best foul shooter, because she shot the technical fouls a little earlier that were called on Johnson. Makes the first. Misses the second. Misses the third, so makes 1 of 3. The ball off of Swampscott. Marino in for Nia Sams, who had a very nice game of her own. So, just working the clock down. Yaya in the corner. This is Lorino under the basket. Almost was able to kind of corkscrew that one up and in. Nice baseline jump shot from number 22. Well, that's Sasha Duvall. She was in earlier. Nice shot. English in no hurry, just running that clock out. 15 seconds, so nice move there. Can't get the shot off blocked. Knocked out of bounds by McNeil. English with the ball. Pulls it back out. Number 20 converts a 3. I have to get those names. So under 30 seconds to go. Rakowskis, McNeil all over, as though this game was tied. Hasn't let up a bit. She plays the high energy player. Number 2, Kelsey McNeil. You get it inside, and English can just hold the ball, which they probably will do, and the clock will run out. They don't really even have to bring it up court. They can just stay in the backcourt. There is no 10-second rule as Swampscott comes to contest. Lorino holds it, and that should do it as the clock winds down and English continues. They run their record to 11-1 with a fairly easy pedestrian victory over Swampscott. Let's quickly wrap this one up as the players shake hands. For English, high scorer Michaela Johnson with 12. Juliana Perry with 9. Nia Sam with 7. Echevarria 5, and Jessica Ruiz 5. So they really distributed the ball very well tonight. They played well, especially in the second half. Some very nice passing. And for Swampscott, it was basically Maddie Hudson, who was held to 2 points in the second half, was their, see, she had 5, 7, 9, and Rakowskis also with 9 were the 2 high scorers. Their big player inside Ella Sprague was held scoreless and was not really a factor. So English continues to roll here. Swampscott drops another, and I believe they only have 1 win in the conference. And English runs their record to 11-1, and that'll do it for us here at the Kavanaugh Fieldhouse. So for my camera people, that is Kaylee Bamaka and Gabriela Guzman. This is Ken Vorspan saying we hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you the next time.